I've always thought about this. I think great teams have different people with different backgrounds, different skill sets, different approaches. And when you have all of one thing, you tend to get a lot of people that think alike. When you add different folks in general, you get different thought processes, what makes teams stronger. But I think it's even more important to have the right female representation on an executive leadership team, because you bring balance and thoughts. You also bring different experiences. The path forward for a female executive versus a male executive, particularly in the IT industry, is very different. Therefore, their experiences, their skills, what they've learned, how they've learned is different as well. And it's that combination that makes for successful leadership teams, not the individual component, but that combination, and having those different strengths and skill sets and experiences, I think is very valuable to a leadership organization. It's been one of the great experiences for me joining Rackspace. As a leader, I've always focused on diversity across the team, across my leadership team. Often I've inherited teams that were not diverse, and I had to bring diversity. All male teams without female representation is very common in the IT industry. One of the things that was unique about the team I inherited here and very exciting to me was a very balanced diversity across the team, particularly between male and female. And I saw the difference. I saw the dynamic between the team. I saw the camaraderie between the team. And then just the way people operated and thought escalated everyone's performance. So that strength in this team made a big difference to, I think, our performance, as well as the opportunities for the individuals on the team. I think a lot about this. I actually am an official mentor to two women right now. I do monthly meetings with them, and it's one of those things that I look forward to. I really look forward to it. And it's a forum where they're looking for advice and they want the coaching, and it's different than an employee and a leader, where you have somebody that you've just been experienced, you've had experience with, to ask you to mentor them. And the biggest piece of advice that I give them is to have confidence. It's the one thing that I see different. I see it in my own girls. I have 4 daughters, where a male, just in general, will tend to have to exhibit confidence at times, I say, beyond their skill set. And then I've seen so many women in business where they're so talented, and the only thing holding them back is the confidence in themselves. And I'm sure it's for many, many reasons, social reasons, society reasons, all those kinds of things. But that's the biggest advice I give. And I think that's the one place where, in general, women in the workplace, that be strong, be confident. The skills are there in so many cases. Just use your confidence to drive you to the next level. I've always told my daughters a couple of things. Number one, and most important, have a passion for something. It doesn't have to be what Mom's passionate about. Matter of fact, I prefer if it's not, although it's fun if it is. Just have a passion, have something that drives you every single day, that touches you, that excites you. It's so important. And then the other thing that I always tell my girls is, you can do anything you want to do. You could do anything equally or better than any male in the world. Don't ever let them put you down. And don't anyone ever let you feel like you're a second-class citizen. Those are the 2 biggest things. And then the third one, which kind of ties them a little bit, is end each day and never duck from the mirror. Always be able to look in the mirror. It doesn't mean you didn't make a mistake that day. It didn't mean you had to win that day. But as you lead your life and deal with people, make sure at the end of the day you can look in the mirror and look at yourself. Don't worry about what anyone else thinks of you. Don't let anybody else define you. As a woman, let that mirror define you.